So I did 23andMe, and maybe I was expecting too much, but I'm a little disappointed. A little disappointed. Let me explain. So I've never been exactly sure of my exact heritage. Like I have a broad idea, but for reasons I won't go into, I was never really sure. So I decided, hey, the 23andMe thing sounds good. You spit, you put your DNA in this little fucking tube and you send it off to this scientist who, probably mix it up with somebody else's and then make three-headed goats with it later and weird human hybrids. I love they put that little thing on their internet where they're just like, no. We keep the sample for maybe 10 years, 20 years just for you, and then we destroy it in a big bonfire. We do not make weird lizard people. We can assure you. We don't, at office Christmas parties, switch them around and, spit into other people's when it's not all the way full. Sometimes we get a little low on that shit. You guys didn't do it right, so, we have to get somebody who looks like you. We look at your last name, we're like, okay, O'Malley, definitely Irish. Hey, redhead, get over here, spit in this motherfucker. He didn't put enough in. We can't send it back to him. We don't have the postage. But, so I was like, okay, let me do it. So I got it back, and here's what it's good for. It's good for giving you an idea of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years ago where your lineage started and where you might be today. But aside from that, I thought it was going to say something like, okay, not Swedish, but I'm going to use an example. Like, okay, 77% Swedish, 20% Mongolian, definitely 15% retard, and 6% Laura Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie. We're just going to put that out there. But it didn't say that. Okay, it did a lot of this shit. So it's like 77% European is what I am. 77%. So I'm like, okay, but like what part of Europe? Europe is pretty big. And they're like, oh, well, you're like 10% or 12% Liberian. You're a certain percent of Rastafarian. We don't fucking know. And then there was a huge chunk of that. Like, I think it was like 20 or 25% where it's just like broadly European. It's like, well, what the fuck does that mean? Broadly European. Well, there's a lot of places in Europe. We don't have time to test for fucking everything. What do you want from us? We're not Jesus Christ. It's like, well, fucking shit. I'm sitting there like, you know what? Basically, that means broadly anything. I'm broadly right now in the city of Chicago. You have no fucking idea where. It's huge. You don't fucking know. But it's like, come on. It's like they're just like, they're looking through a microscope. They're looking at my weird fucking DNA. They're like, fuck it. We don't know. I put broadly, he's European of some kind. Who fucking knows? So the next part of it was 19% Native American / East Asian. And, I'm bad at geography, so I'm thinking I'm part Indian, part Jap. And I'm like, how does that mix together? I don't fucking know. I'm not a historian. But I'm like, oh, sweet, Native American. Do I get a casino? Because the white man stole it from me, and I heard they get benefits. What do we get? Like, am I part? Because I have a great-great-grandparent who's 100% Native American, so the white people stole from me, and I want money. I want something from this motherfucker. I know other people on here doing their 23andMe DNA results and showing you their boring charts and shit. I'm not going to bore you with that bullshit. It's fucking boring. What else was there? Oh, 1% Sub-Saharan African. So I'm a black person and I can say the N-word all I want to now. And it explains why I want to get rims for my car. And I just love me some hip hop. So it makes sense. And I think I'm 100% black. I'm blacker than Paris Jackson. So fuck off. Everybody's mad about that shit. That's right. I can talk about the bitch because I'm black. And then there was like this 1%, 0.01% Yakut. What the fuck is a Yakut? What the fuck? Isn't that like a fancy term for a goat? Like yak or some shit? Like, are they making shit up? Like, put 1%. We don't know what this 1% is. Like 0.1% dragon fart. Who fucking knows? He's not gonna look it up. These people are stupid. We're the scientists. We're the ones working really hard in this bullshit. And these assholes don't know jack shit. Yeah, but it was just like very broad. Like, okay, I had 5% British, like 10% Irish. It was just like, I was like, show me, I'm stupid. Show me a big map. And they do, but they just color code all of Europe and part of Africa here, maybe a small part. I mean, it's like somebody like a 2-year-old took a crayon and just like drew all these places over maps and they're like, fuck it, tell them that's what it is. We don't know. Are you done making that 5-headed fish yet? Come on, we need some more DNA. We need to do weird shit. We're telling these motherfuckers we're destroying it, but we know we're not. Come on. Where's the fucking, shit monster we were building? I mean, half shit, half human. Why we need that? We just want to run the office because it'd be funny for, parties and shit. But, I'm just sitting there like, well, what else is there? Then they break it down a little bit further with the report I got, like, how much Neanderthal are you? Well, for all the haters out there who hate me, I'm happy to prove you right. I am 60% Neanderthal. Well, it makes up 4% of my genetic makeup in total, but they were happy to let me know you are more Neanderthal by 60% than anybody else on this fucking website. I was like, oh, that's nice. I can't wait to tell the people who hate me. I told you, Knuckle Dragon, stupid motherfucker. I told. Okay, guilty. Fine. I don't care. Here's the parts that I'm none of. Like none. Like, and I wasn't surprised. Well, I was. Like Japanese. I was not. I was 0.0% any type of, was that North Asia? I don't fucking know. Any type of Japanese. And I'm like, but I love math. And I do like to take pictures. I'm not even kidding. I love photography. But yeah, that would explain why I'm actually bad at math. Listen, everybody says it's a fucking stereotype. Look, they're doing things like Koreans react, Japanese react. They have There's Japanese react to American SAT math problems. And they're sitting their whole time laughing at our ass. Watch the video. They're sitting there like, it's in Japan. So they're sitting there like doing it and shit like that. They're like, we're going to give you the American SAT test, the math portion, see how hard it is. And they're like sitting there like, they think these are hard? This is like 2 plus 2. They're so stupid. How long this took us 2 minutes? This is SAT. Oh, they are fucked up. No, dummy. Oh my God. Did they make it to times table yet? No? Holy shit. Yeah, disappointed. I thought I was part, Chinese. I thought, I like to make kids work and do my sneakers. I thought, Japanese, I'm still shocked by. I'm rocked by that. I'm afraid of Godzilla. I don't want to see him. I will run from him screaming with the camera around my neck. It's just going to happen. I am, what else I wasn't? Like oceanic, which is good because I have no idea where Oceania is. If they said like you're 70% oceanic, I'd be like, great. How do I celebrate my heritage? Where the fuck is it? What is that? An island somewhere? Did they make that up? They made that shit up, didn't they? They just don't know. But my favorite part of this whole thing, I say a lot, my favorite part, but was a lot of them are unassigned. Like, it was like, and there's 12%. We don't fucking know. We haven't found that race of inbred cannibal people yet. But when we get there, we will let you know because we will be updating your results. And the last thing I learned, and I shit you not, was the type of Neanderthal I am does not have much back hair, which is true. That's helpful to know how. Who's taking that to their doctor? Who is fucking, they give you a couple options there, like, did your Neanderthal heritage influence your height, like your eye color, or less back hair? Like, what the fuck am I going to do with that? Am I going to be at a party somewhere, like a cocktail one, and be like, hey, yeah, we're talking about heritage. Well, my tribe had no back hair, and I'm smooth as a baby's ass back here. It is. I have no back hair. None. Why are you all walking away from me? You always do that shit. Fuck you. I had no Middle Eastern, which, I am disappointed by. I do smell sometimes, and I run a small store. So, I'm disappointed. I thought I'd be more Middle Eastern, but I'm happy to know that I am 2% some kind of black. We're going to figure out what. I don't know yet, but so black people can't say shit about me when I talk about black issues anymore because I'm blacker than Paris Jackson, blacker than Michael Jackson. Okay, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Stop getting all mad that Jackson people get psychotic once in a while. But yeah, it was interesting, but then I looked at Ancestry DNA, and they pretty much have what I want, of course, so I picked the one that I didn't want. Like, this is really good. Apparently, they have it for medical stuff. And who would want to get that one? Like 23andMe, I was reading this girl's article on it because I've researched 23andMe more, and she did the medical one. I'm never doing the medical one. It's like she's like 80% more likely to get hit by a car, 50% more likely to shit her pants and then eat it, 75% more to rape herself with a fucking blunt object, and 60% more likely to get a tumor in her foot. It's just like, who wants to know that shit? I don't want to know. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen down the pike. I don't want to fucking know now. And people are like, oh, well, you could take it to your doctor and you could be on the lookout. I'll be sitting in a tinfoil hat everywhere scared this shit's going to happen to me. I'll be checking myself listen, I'm bad enough looking at WebMD every 5 seconds thinking I got something. Like, I've got the plague, I'm sure, because I had that cough yesterday at 5 o'clock, and I think I'm bringing the plague back. I'm positive. But yeah, so 70% European, like Southern European, mixed with Northern European, I don't fucking know. It was very basic. I mean, for the money, for $9,900, you can't complain about it. It provides some useful information. Aside from that, if you're really going to dive into it, I guess you're going to go with an Ancestry DNA or a Family Tree DNA or some other kind of DNA. I don't know. They're making like Jurassic Park people. I'm telling you, I don't trust these motherfuckers. I don't. But it was interesting, so if you're going to do it, I'd say go for it. But if you have a chance to, you really want to do it to, like, know your heritage, like, know, like, 50% Scottish, 40% jibber jab, or whatever the fuck, go with Ancestry. Because this one was just way too vague for me. But, yeah, 77% European, Southern and Northern European. 19% fucking Native American and East Asian. But that's another bullshit one. Because they put in like, it was like 19% Native American and 2.2%, like below zero. I don't even know if this is possible. But it's like a degree below zero of East Asian. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm not going to lie. I never said I was a genius at this shit. So, and now too much of it was broadly European, and broadly Sandinista. We don't fucking know. We're just saying shit. So that's my experience with 23andMe. I do recommend it if you just want a basic idea, or if you kind of already know what you are, like you're fucking red hair, you're fucking Irish. You don't even need it. But if you're red hair and freckles and shit, guess what? You're Irish. But if you want to know, where your parents came from and all that, it's got a nice little map. It's great. But if you really want to know pretty much your ethnicity, you might want to go somewhere else. But that's my review, and yeah. Let's see. What am I going to go do with my European self now and my Native American self? I'm going to go, European, I'm going to go boss people around and take things that aren't mine. The gym right now, I'm going to go in there and claim it as my land, and I'm going to kill everybody in there. I'm like, this is mine. This is mine. I found it now. No, this is J land. You can't come here. You can't come here. As a matter of fact, you're all either dead or slaves. That's what it is, because I'm European, and that's what the fuck we do. You understand? Then the Native American part of me is going to go, like, pray to a tree or something like that, and, dance and hope rain comes. Hey, it's offensive, but it's my fucking channel, and you know what you're getting. Later.